Welcome to Exponential News, your daily dose of what's happening at the edge of the exponential age. We break down the latest in AI, crypto, space, and frontier tech, so you don't miss the signal in the noise. Okay, let's dive into this.
All right, first up, let's talk about the AI arms race. I mean, the amount of capital, the sheer ambition being poured into this space right now, it's just staggering. Okay, case in point. You've got the AI safety startup Anthropic. They're in talks to raise a massive $10 billion. And get this, that's double what they were originally aiming for, all because investor demand is it's through the roof.
And you have to understand, this isn't just another big funding round. It's a monumental leap. This deal, it would rocket Anthropic's valuation to an incredible $170 billion. It just goes to show you how capital-hungry this frontier AI space has become. I mean, we're talking about nation-state levels of funding just to compete, just to stay in the game.
But look, the ambition here isn't just about raising more and more money. It's about totally rethinking the very structure of a company. And that, of course, brings us to Elon Musk's latest move.
So, Musk's xAI is launching something called Macrohard. Yeah, you heard that right, as a direct challenger to Microsoft. But the vision here is the key. This isn't just another competing product. It is a completely new paradigm. The whole goal is to build a purely AI-run software company where you have a fleet of specialized AI agents all working together, collaborating, doing everything that humans normally would. I mean, if this actually works, it could disrupt the entire software industry as we know it.
And you know, this AI power grab isn't just happening in the enterprise cloud. No, it's escalating big time in the creative world too. It's totally reshaping how we see and create things like images and video.
So check this out. Meta just announced a huge strategic partnership with Midjourney. They're basically licensing its incredible visual engine. And this move, it perfectly illustrates the state of play in the creative AI arena. Meta wants to just flood its social platforms with these amazing next-gen AI visuals. And that puts some serious pressure on OpenAI's Sora and, of course, Google's Veo. It's a super clear signal. The battle for creative AI dominance is definitely heating up.
Okay, but this whole arms race isn't just theory and corporate strategy, right? This technology is already out there, building our new reality. And a great example is how it's changing the way we shop.
Just look at these numbers. AI avatars are actually outperforming human live streamers right now. I mean, the printer company Brother, they saw a 30% sales lift using a virtual host. At the same time, their operating costs dropped by 80%. And transaction volumes, they jumped 62%. It makes sense, right? These AI hosts can work 24/7, they never get tired, and they're proving to be just unbelievably effective.
And don't think this is just some small, little niche. This is all happening in China's booming live commerce sector, which is worth nearly $1 trillion, a $946 billion market. There are already over 100,000 of these digital humans active. We're talking about a massive, seismic shift in e-commerce.
So while AI is busy reshaping what we buy online, there's another breakthrough that could change how we see the physical world entirely. I'm talking about the holy grail of AR, you know? Augmented reality glasses that finally look and feel like regular glasses.
And it looks like Meta's researchers may have just found the key. They've unveiled an ultra-thin, just 2mm laser display. It's powered by a tiny photonic chip. And this little thing, it solves one of the biggest hurdles that's held AR back for years, the sheer bulkiness of the hardware.
But here's the thing, the performance isn't a compromise. It's a massive leap forward. This tiny display gets a 211% wider color gamut than traditional displays. That means the colors are way more vibrant, super accurate, even when you're outside.
So the real kicker here is the size. The new tech is 80% smaller in volume compared to previous laser displays. This could be the breakthrough. This is what could finally give us AR glasses that people actually want to wear, accelerating us towards what's expected to be a $50 billion market.
All right, for our final section, let's look at how this exponential tech is hitting two of the world's most critical foundational systems: health and finance, medicine and money.
And this first one, this is huge. Researchers at the University of Florida have developed an experimental mRNA cancer vaccine that in mice completely wiped out tumors. So how does it work? Well, it's an off-the-shelf vaccine that basically tricks the body's entire immune system into fighting cancer like it's a virus. It reawakens these dormant T cells and tells them, go get those tumors.
The lead researcher, Dr. Elias Sayar, even said the results were very unexpected and exciting. And you can see why. This isn't just some small incremental improvement. This is potentially a whole new third paradigm in how we treat cancer. A universal vaccine that could work across many different types of cancer. Just incredible. And that same kind of disruptive energy? Well, it's hitting finance too. We're seeing digital assets make the leap from the speculative fringe right into the core of corporate treasuries.
So, a public company called DevvStream Corp just filed with the SEC to raise $250 million. And listen to this, 75% of that money is specifically earmarked to buy Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana for its corporate treasury. They are literally treating crypto as a primary balance sheet asset.
And it's not just new aggressive players making these kinds of moves. No, this trend is starting to reach even the most traditional, conservative institutions out there. I mean, check this out. Switzerland's central bank just bought $37 million worth of MicroStrategy stock. Now, why would they do that? Well, it's because MicroStrategy is the biggest corporate holder of Bitcoin in the world, so its stock basically acts as a proxy. It's like a stand-in, right? It lets a really conservative institution like a central bank get exposure to Bitcoin's performance without having to hold Bitcoin directly. This is a huge signal. It's the kind of move that could start to legitimize BTC as a real global reserve asset.
So, when you think about it, from AI-run companies to universal cancer vaccines to crypto becoming a reserve asset, all of these different futures are accelerating toward us all at once. It kind of raises the ultimate question, doesn't it? Which of these exponential shifts will hit society first? That's it for today's Exponential News. To dive deeper and see how we're building in public, visit exponentialtom.com and join our community.